And finally, the drums of war have sounded. India has launched an attack on Pakistan under the name Operation Sindoor. India targeted 6 locations in Pakistan with missiles as part of Operation Sindoor. A total of 24 attacks were carried out using various weapons. In a cowardly assault, the Indian Army targeted civilian populations in Azad Kashmir's Kotli, Muzaffarabad and Bagh areas, as well as Muridke and Ahmedpur East. Cowardly India targeted mosques, civilian infrastructure and hydrostructures, deliberately aiming at innocent people. As a result, 26 innocent civilians, including 2 children, were martyred and 46 others were injured. Now, if someone says, "Come hit me," then a response is surely necessary, right? And so it happened. A slogan echoed, "Nara Takbir, Allahu Akbar." And then the Pakistan army descended upon the cowardly enemy like a storm. Pakistan filled India's Sindoor with blood. The Pakistani armed forces taught the enemy such a lesson within moments, one that history will remember. In a strong retaliatory action, the Pakistan Air Force shot down 5 Indian fighter jets and 1 drone. The battalion brigade headquarters of India's 6th Mahar unit was also turned into ashes. Pakistan downed Indian aircraft in the general areas of Bathinda, Akhnur, Avantipur and occupied Srinagar, all during India's attempted attack on Pakistan. Among the destroyed Indian aircraft were 3 Rafale jets, of which India was so proud, 1 MiG-29 and 1 Sukhoi, all victims of Pakistani Falcon's fury. Additionally, a combat drone was also shot down. In the Shakargarh sector, Pakistan Rangers took down another Indian drone attempting to infiltrate. Pakistan's military is giving a fitting and full response to India's cowardly actions. Pakistani Falcons and brave soldiers have destroyed several Indian checkpoints. The Indian Army's brigade headquarters that violated the ceasefire wasn't spared either. Indian posts at Chhatri, Jura, Shahpur 3 and others were also targeted. After the intense and powerful strikes by Pakistan's army, Indian forces surrendered by raising white flags at Chakoti sector, Lipa sector and Chura complex post along the line of control. Defense Minister Khwaja Asif confirmed that Pakistan has shot down 5 Indian warplanes and 2 drones, while all Pakistani aircraft remain safe. DGISPR Lieutenant General Ahmad Sharif Chaudhry stated that the most unfortunate and dangerous move by India was targeting the Neelam Jhelum hydropower project's Nozeri dam structure, causing damage. He said, "Targeting hydro infrastructure is unacceptable and a dangerous provocation." Is India trying to deprive the Pakistani people of water? Does India even understand the consequences of such actions? What does this mean? Do international laws and the customs of war allow targeting another country's water reservoirs and dams? He further explained that during India's cowardly assault, numerous national and international civilian flights were present in Pakistan's airspace, endangering thousands of civilian passengers. At the time of the attack, 57 international flights were flying over Pakistan. Lieutenant General Ahmad Sharif Chaudhry affirmed that Pakistan is giving a full response to India's aggression and will continue to do so. Pakistan has informed the international community about India's aggression and has also submitted detailed information to the UN Security Council. Pakistan has delivered a clear message that under Article 51 of the UN Charter, it reserves the right to defend itself. The time and place of response will be determined by Pakistan. India is facing strong backlash from the international community following its aggression. After India's attack on Pakistan, it is once again facing diplomatic isolation globally, with the first condemnation coming from the US President. US President Donald Trump labeled India's attack on Pakistan as shameful. Turkey expressed solidarity with Pakistan, while China reacted strongly, calling the Indian attack regrettable.